Hey, Rain here. Today is yet again a build showcase, and it's Dread Incarnon. Today I'm going to show you two builds. The first one is going to be Invisible Unseen Dread build, and the second one is going to be Visible Non-Unseen Dread build. Both of them are going to do stuff like this. You're going to hit enemies in the head. There's a chance to detonate Blast, which is going to help us out a lot with clear, and you're going to have a decent clear and a really good single target DPS. So, let us immediately start with the builds. The first build is the Unseen Dread. So we're going to use the exclusive mod, the Unseen Dread. And so what this mod does is when you go invisible, you're going to get 175% more critical damage. This is a massive DPS increase, and you have to use this especially for invisible builds. The other mods we're going to use is critical damage and critical chance. These guys are always mandatory. Blast damage for clear and single target. We need clear, bows don't have any layers of clear. Rifle Mentalist for status damage. This is going to make the blast procs do even more damage. Primary Acuity is going to give us weak point damage and weak point critical chance. Multi-shot cannot be modified. You're going to constantly see red crits, high crit tiers lead to massive average DPS increase, and the weak point damage also helps a lot. The last mod is going to be Spectral Serration or Serration if you don't have this one. This is going to give us around 330% damage while invisible. You need add to damage source on this weapon because we're going to use Longbow Sharpshot. So what this Arcane does is on headshot, you're going to get 300% multiplicative damage on your next shot. Because we're always going to do headshots with Dread for max amount of damage. This is really good. This is so much stronger than any other Arcane. That's it. These are the mods. Arcane, 40x open adapter. You're going to go between vision supplies to enhance your crits or terminal velocity for projectile speed. Now for the stats. This is the base form. Charge time is good. Magazine size is 1. That's quite obvious. It's a bow. And maximum ammo for pickup is good. Reload speed is good. Accuracy is very high. It's a charged, silent, 1.6 punch through. That's good. Riven Dispo isn't half bad. Critical chance, critical damage, add to damage, or fire rate is by far the best in slot, and you're going to remove kill and scope for it. Critical chance is very good. Critical damage is good. Stat chance is good. And total damage on direct hit is good. The weapon does have the Incarnon form. It has slightly different stats. Worse single target, but slightly better clear. And there you go. These are stats, mods, Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the Evos. Now for the Evos, on Evo 2 I'm using this one. This one is so much better, gives you 70 base damage and 100% damage on enemies below half-life. The other one sucks. Evo 3 is going to be projectile speed, but you can also use negative zoom. This one is also good. And Evo 4, I'm going to use the base dash chance for more consistent blast procs, which leads to better clear. But if you want better single target, you're going to go for this one, for 1x critical damage. And that's it. These are the Evos, and now it's time for me to show you this build against the Steel Path enemies. And we're in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies, Luo Survival Steel Path. Going to show you this build. So you're going to grab your favorite invisible Warframe. There are a couple of them. I'm going to show you with Loki. I'm only going to use his second ability. That's it. There's no point of me using anything else. I'm shooting right now the Incarnon form. The Incarnon form shoots like a much weaker projectile, but it has infinite body punch through, and it also comes with a large projectile. So you can hit multiple enemies and have a much nicer clear. But when it comes to single target, the base form is so much stronger. So much. There we go, Incarnon form. A little bit of gameplay, I won't show you a lot. Everybody knows what this thing does. Already made a YouTube video about this thing. The Unseen Dread gives you a massive damage increase, plus Longbow Sharpshot. The base form also gets like 70 base damage increase from the second Evo. It's like a really powerful single target burst. There we go. You can headshot enemies with the Incarnon form's projectile, but the projectile is really large, so it's kind of hard to headshot. Even if you do, the damage is far worse than the base form. This is the base form, millions of damage. There we go, blast procs, beautiful blast procs. Look at this guy go. There we go. But yeah, that's the weapon and the build. Now for the second build. The second build is the non-Unseen Dread. So let's say you don't like the mod, you don't have it, you don't want to play invisible Warframes, it's absolutely fine. We're going to use something else. So instead of Unseen Dread, we're going to use Hammershot, for example. Hammershot helps us with consistent blast procs, giving us 80% stash chance, and it also gives us cool damage. But let's say you don't have this mod, don't worry about it, this is the Flex mod. You're going to use something else, like Blade Rounds for cool damage, Riven, or a Bane mod. It's all up to you. And the second mod I did change from Spectral Serration, we're going to use Serration. It gives us less active damage, but it's absolutely fine. You do need a little bit of active damage for Longbow Sharpshot to do something. And that's it. Everything else here stays the same. These are the mods. Same Arcane, same Exil's Weapon Adapter mod. It's going to be between these two. And same stats. And now it's time for me to show you this build against Steel Path enemies. And we're in yet again. This time I'm fighting against Corrupted Enemies Mod Survival. I won't be using any buffs. So this is the non-Unseen Dread build. No invisibility gameplay. There we go, we're back in the base form. Boop, boop, boop. Transform it. Back in Incarnon form. This is going to be really good for clear, but if you ever see a target that is very tanky, you're going to go back in the base form, because the base form does a lot more. The gameplay loop is quite simple. You just aim and shoot. Hit those weak points to get the base form to the Incarnon form, right? I'm also going to recommend Reinforced Bond. Like always, this is a really good mod. It's a companion mod, gives you 60% fire rate. That's going to fix fire rate problems on nearly every weapon that needs fire rate. You can see this guy has a massive head, and we can't really properly hit his freaking head, but the base form can, which annihilates him. Eki boy. Eki boy is here, amazing. Base form, Acolyte spawns. I missed. There we go. One. Missed. He's dead. And goodbye, Eki. There we go. 2 shots and the Eki boy is gone. That's also without any buffs. And as you can see, Dread Incarnon is very good. And that's it. I believe you guys seen enough. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. Dread Incarnon is still good. It has decent clear, decent single target, consistent blast procs, red crits. It's overall a good bow. I will recommend. That's the weapon and the builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds. Leave a like and sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.